Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Chinese power versus the soul power. Man, secret societies in full effect. I don't know what to think about this fight. If this shit is true, it's all over the internet, right? It's not just Hood Champion saying it. It's everywhere. But Jesus Christ, who do you have winning this fight? Because, you know, I don't know. I don't know. This is a dangerous fight. This is a dangerous fight, boy. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm more worried about Deontay Wilder. I'm just being honest. I can't lie. I don't know how much money they offered him for this fight. I don't know what it took for him to sign this deal. But boy, oh boy. Styles make fights, though. Zhang is there to be hit. The problem is Zhang can counter you. Zhang will time you. And he's a pressure fighter. He will put you on your back foot. And then that left hand and the right hooks come out of nowhere. Deontay Wilder's defense is putting his arms straight out or leaning back. And he wasn't able to get out the way of Tyson Fury's shots with those long arms. I don't think he's going to be able to get out the way of Zhang's shots in the long arms. But then again, Deontay Wilder may hit him with that goddamn bing bing. So that's just being fair to Wilder with the power he has. But we just got to see what Malik Scott can do to get him straight. Now, I'm going to read something to you, but I want to show you something first. Excuse me, I'm eating grapes. Some sweet-ass grapes, boy. Let me show you something. This is why I'm concerned, right? Okay, so check this out. So this is Zhang right here. Let me make this a little bit larger for you. He has it's not on here, but his reach is like 82 inches or something like that. 80, 81, 82 inches, okay? Now this is the problem. This is the problem. I'm going to show you the problem right here. I'm going to show you the problem right here, right? Watch this. Remember, Zhang's reach. Remember what I just said, right? It's like 80, 81, 82 inches. I'm going to show you the problem. Okay, check this out. Okay, here we go. Watch this. I'm going to show you something. Here it is right here. Tyson Fury, who's so full of hot air. Tyson Fury's reach is 85 inches. Okay? So Zhang's reach, I believe it's like 82 inches. Tyson Fury's reach is 85 inches. Deontay Wilder could not get out of the way of a lot of Fury's shots, especially after Wilder would throw the right hand. And then after he throws the right hand, he kind of leans forward. Or he'll half commit on the right hand. But then Fury would counter, and Fury doesn't have the fastest hands, but those long tentacle-like arms would extend out and catch Wilder when he was retreating. And I think Zhang will be able to do the same thing. And that's what's crazy about this fight. It's like, if you look at, you look at what Parker did to Wilder, excuse me, and what Zhang did to Parker. There's a couple of things here we need to ask ourselves. If Parker was able to get to Wilder, and Parker's reach isn't even near 80 inches, right? What do you think Zhang's going to be able to do? But at the same time, if Zhang was able to get to Parker, what do you think he's going to be able to do to Deontay Wilder? Especially in the early rounds, where Parker's much quicker than Wilder and doesn't necessarily stand in front of you. And I just think it's going to be, Wilder's going to have to figure something out. Now, when you look at Wilder, his reach is about 83 inches, so Wilder has the same ability to get his shots off and land on Zhang. He has super quick hands as well. And he has, we all know, that freakish power. Now, Zhang, if Wilder can get out of them early rounds, Zhang could be there to be hit. Parker was hitting him, but you always got to worry about that damn Chinese sledgehammer-like fist coming back at you. And that is something that Parker had to deal with And Parker even talked about it. He was like, that power of Zhang is no joke. So I still can't believe that they made this fight. But anyway, there's an article out here. Let me see if we can pull this up so you can kind of skim along with me, right? Because I just thought this was crazy. So let me put this here. Let me see if y'all can see this. So Wilder, Zhang, then Dubois, Hrgovic bouts close for June 1st. Dubois, Hrgovic. But what my thing is, Wilder, Zhang. What happened to Joseph Parker and Zhang in a rematch? You see what I'm saying? What happened to that fight? So it makes you wonder, what are they doing with Parker? Secret society is in full effect. I told you, Parker is hooked up with the right people. People keep thinking, oh, screw you, head champion, you're hating on Parker. He just put in hard work. You don't like him because he's from New Zealand. Yo, get out of here, man. My great-great-great-great-grandfather come from New Zealand. So get out of here with that bullshit. But anyway, let's see what they're saying here. They're nearly done deals, okay? So the Hrgovic, Dubois, Hrgovic's going to beat Dubois. I don't give a shit what you say. I don't think Dubois can beat Hrgovic. And then Wilder, Zhang. So they're nearly done deals. Wilder, he's ranked number 7 by the... He ain't ranked no number 7 in the ESPN. Well, the ESPN's rankings, okay. And Zhang is number 6, so... I mean, whatever. The Flip Hrgovic's ranked 5, the Dubois ranked 9. They're finalizing the deal as well, which I still think that's crazy. They're supposed to take place on the undercard. Oh, between Beterbiev and Bivol. Oh my God, man, that fight card is gonna be crazy. Hrgovic, Dubois, Wilder, Zhang, Bivol, Beterbiev. God damn. Ooh, that's going to be a crazy fight card. Damn, and I wonder what other fights they're going to have probably as on the undercard that may not be aired. That is crazy. But Wilder and Zhang, it says here, desperate of a victory, they're trying to remain relevant in boxing. Man, it's a little bit, I think they're getting a little bit crazy, a little bit of hyperbole there because Zhang's not trying to remain relevant. Zhang is relevant. Wilder, and I hate to say it, he's the one that's probably on the cusp of not being relevant, so they can get out of here. Both of them did lose to Parker, so I could understand bringing Wilder and Zhang together. Still surprised Wilder took the fight. But Parker getting these wins, I'm not surprised. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all pay attention. When the dust settles, y'all gonna see what's really going on here with the goddamn secret society and Tyson Fury and Joseph Parker. Wilder was supposed to be fighting AJ, that fell apart. I still think Wilder and AJ is a big fight, but that fight seems to be getting further and further away from us. Joshua, of course, went on to knock out Ngannou. But what are they doing with Parker? That's what I want you to find out. What are they doing with Joseph Parker? Rather than take the usual boxing journey of comeback bouts, Wilder and Zhang heading to a high-stake bout. Okay, so this is kind of, I can't blame Wilder, to be honest with you. So what this tells me, if Wilder and Zhang are heading into what they're calling a high-stakes bout, that means it's probably a very high fight purse for them to take this fight. Because if you know your career can possibly be on the cusp of ending, right? You're not going to come fight for $5 or $10 million. I wouldn't be surprised if they both get like $20 million paydays. So let's just see. This could be one of those sail off into the sunset type fights, especially for a guy like Wilder. But Wilder, who has still 42 KOs, 43 wins, 3 losses, no matter what we think, he's one of the biggest punchers ever. But he lost 3 of his last 4 bouts. I think it's all bullshit. The Tyson Fury loss, you know what I'm saying? I just think that's all bullshit. I think Tyson Fury cheated. I don't care what anyone says. With everything that I know about Tyson Fury, and unlike a lot of you, I've done my due diligence. I've done my research. I didn't just... When I first heard about Tyson Fury, right, and all these allegations, I didn't believe it. I had people attacking me. Ah, man, you ain't no brother. You ain't no black man. You ain't no this. Like, motherfucker, I'm a human being. Get the fuck out of here with that race shit. Don't bring that race shit over to this channel. I don't give one fuck about that. No, I don't talk about it. I don't believe in that. I didn't grow up that way. I'll never be that way. My kids aren't that way. take that racial bullshit the fuck off this channel, right? I didn't believe that Tyson Fury cheated. There was no proof. You got to understand, I'm a black and white dude. You got to give me fucking proof. It needs to be explicit. If it's not like that, I'll hear you. I may even tell you, I can see where you're coming from, but that shit, there's no teeth to it. So, get that shit the fuck away from me. But you got to understand, that's my background, and that's just how I am. You can't tell me that, this needs to happen this way. Why? Well, because this. But why? Sure, there's got to be a reason why. So anyway, after the dust settled, and we got to after Wilder's third fight with Fury, the more that I learned, I said, okay, now I believe that there could possibly be some shit going on, because it was just too much. Then you find out about, forget the Kinahan and Usman Sajab. Then you find out about the boxing license, not getting the damn boxing license for the British Boxing Board of Control, got a Nevada license, got a international license, got a this, doping and allegations and leaving the sport. It's like, goddamn, something happened here. But nonetheless, I think Wilder got cheated in them fights. I don't care. Fury still had to go in there and fight. He still had to get up from knockdowns. But how? That's all I'm saying, man. People are going to sit there, oh, here you go again, hood champion. You just don't like Fury. No, that's not it. I'm having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I personally think he cheated. And when and that shit with him and Wilder forced me to do some digging on him, because I didn't understand why people were either so supportive of Fury or hated him. I don't support or hate him. I'm just bringing y'all some facts. We have a conversation. But I think Fury fucked Wilder up. I think Fury was on some shit. I think he cheated. I think he had the secret society supporting him. I think he had all the advantages ever since he's returned to the sport, and he still does now. That's why he's in the position he's in, and he can do the bullshit that he does that no one else can do and get away with it. Okay? Simple. But Wilder's 38. Zhang, how old is Zhang? 40? I just pulled up Zhang shit. Let me see, because this is an interesting point. Zhang is up there in age. Deontay Wilder's up there in age. So let's see. Wilder is 38. God damn, boy. How old is Zhang? Imagine being that age, getting punched in the face. Okay, let's see. How old is Zhang? Zhang is 40. Yeah, he's 40. God damn. So Zhang is 40 and Wilder is 38. Man, them guys kind of up there to be getting in the ring and getting hit. But anyway, we're going to see what happens here. My biggest concern is this right here. It says Wilder's a former heavyweight champion who dropped Fury 4 times across 3 fights. So you know he's got the power. It says here he's 38, and although an inch taller than Zhang, this right here going to concede close to 80 pounds to the much heavier Zhang. Wilder weighed 213 pounds, 200, that sounds stupid, right? 213 pounds in the loss to Parker. Zhang's going to be 41, so hey, they say every 6 months you age, right? So maybe Zhang slows down a little bit more. Maybe he has a difficult time getting himself into shape. But he is a southpaw, light in his feet, got fast hands, and superpower, man. So we're going to see what happens, because, look, the reality is this. Wilder didn't do so good with a guy like Fury, who was using that weight to put his weight on Wilder and tire him out. But Zhang isn't a guy to grab you and put his weight on you. But Wilder can't afford to get no clinch with Zhang, because Zhang will fire. He's got a little inside game too. And Wilder can get his ass hurt. But Wilder's going to have to... I don't know what Malik Scott's going to do to get Wilder this win. I got to take my kids out here to boxing. To the soccer fields in a second. They all have AAU soccer. But goddamn. I just don't know. I'm sitting here like I'm doing the video, but I'm just thinking about the idea of Wilder getting in that ring with Zhang and getting hit with some shit. I'm just like, what? Because when Parker hit Wilder with that one right hand, Wilder was out on his feet. You saw he got hit and he was kind of, which way did he go? Which way did he go? He was out on his feet. And then he came to real quick. If Zhang hits him like that, Wilder's going to be out cold. And the reality is this. The Tyson Fury beatings took something out of Wilder. The Wilder beatings took something out of Tyson. They both took a pound of flesh out of each other. But anyway, then you got Hrgovic, got the win over Zhang. Some people felt Zhang won that fight. But Zhang, just like the fight with Parker, he'll get you down early. But then over the course of the fight, he's not able to sustain the tempo. And he ends up kind of, declining towards the end of the fight. But Hrgovic has competed twice since August. He fought Dempsey McKean, which was a joke. And here it is with Dubois, who got a good win over Big Baby Miller. But first of all, Dubois is not McKean, and Dubois is not Demori. But Hrgovic is not Gerald Miller. But he's not Usyk either. I think Dubois loses this fight. Simple. Hrgovic's too tall, too big, too strong. I think Dubois goes down faster than a plate of Alabama barbecue. So we'll see how all this goes. But that being said, amazing fights. I just don't know what the hell Malik Scott was thinking. I don't know what Malik Scott's thinking right now. I don't know how they're gonna defeat Zhilei Zhang. I don't know if they're just planning to do that circle movement to round 5 or 6, then start letting their shots go. I don't know. But Deontay Wilder cannot stand in front of Zhilei Zhang. He can't do it. I'm telling you, he can't do it. I don't know what they've been working on. Man, I don't know. I'm going to end the video because I try to be fair to these fighters, man. But god damn, I just see Deontay Wilder getting hit with some shit, boy. That left hand come out of nowhere. That power, that right hook. I just see Wilder. He's light in the ass. He's looking like an upside down slingshot. Man. And I like Wilder. But everything he wanted to do in the sport, he did. I just think he should let him say he's putting duck sauce on the fried rice. Just duck the fight. Just go. Fuck it. Just let him say you're ducking the fight. Because I think he can really get hurt, man. Zhilei Zhang can bang. And it's not about Zhilei Zhang coming in and just destroying him. It's about him getting destroyed by Tyson Fury already. And to come now, it just takes one shot. After getting beat the way he got beat already. It just takes one shot. And Zhilei Zhang has the kind of power that could really hurt him. Anyway, man, eat this grape. I'm in the breeze.